Hey guys, welcome to our channel, and if you're new here, first time visiting, please go back and check out our other videos and like and subscribe. In this week's video, we start rebuilding our side walls that were severely damaged. We also rip out the rotten subfloor and replace it, and we have to go back and fix a mistake we made earlier in the rebuild. Also, we fix a bird's nest of wiring from the trailer harness. Stick around. Alright guys, there it is. That side's ready to be put the tin back, put the plywood in, and then this side over here, we're trying to decide because it's not rotten. Only down to right in there is it rotten. So we may just take the frame that we made just like that and like cut it off, like right there, instead of trying to mess with all of this and that and losing the integrity. It might just come right across here. There's a stud right there. And just replace that lower section. So this is really not rotten. Just a few boards. So take a little break, maybe think about it, see what I want to do. I want to take this wall back to this seam right here. I'll come across here. And then that way I can get down there and cut that board out. And then that way I can replace that whole board that's rotten right there. It probably don't need it structurally because what I'm putting in up here is going to hold it, but it's rotten. Well, it's falling apart up here. Here it's just got water damage. It's not really rotten. It's getting a little soft, but I want to take it out while I'm here doing it. So I hate to cut back this far, but it's going to bother me knowing that it's there. Alright, here's a good example of why this is not a good insulation to use. So, see all this? This insulation's fell down over time. So, that's why I'm thinking about going, if I put this kind back in, I'm going to get the kind that's got the backing on it, the paper. This has some on it, but not much. So I think I'm going to get the paper backing and I'm going to spray adhesive in spots. That way it sticks to it so it don't compact down and leave you this big void that's not covered. Alright, looks like I got to replace that piece. I may just put a new piece in here because, yeah. Let me redo that probably. There we go. That should finish that corner up. There we go. We're going to work on replacing this area right here. It had a paper or plastic vinyl-like vapor barrier laid down and a piece of the plywood on top of it. Let me show you what I'm going to do. I found this board and it's supposed to be structural external sheeting, weather sheeting, very thin. So I'm going to use it. I'm going to glue it to this plywood And then that'll give me my vapor barrier that's required. This is what was there before. I couldn't find the exact same stuff other than in a big row, and I don't want to put that back in there. So that's the plan for that. Replace that with that. Clean the frame up with a wire brush, and now I'm just going to add a little paint to it to make it look better, or at least I hope it does. Which most of this is going to be covered by wood, but I want to cover up all the bare metal spots. I'll do this area when I remove this plywood that's back here, but right now I'm getting ready to cover this. That was easier than I thought it would be. Alright, I cleaned these up, sanded them down real good, and repainted them. I want to try to put some insulation in there. There wasn't any, I don't believe, originally. But the thing is, it's just going to have to hang out there until that bottom board's on. So we'll see how that goes. Alright, the insulation's in. We're going to try to put our board in. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully I cut it correctly. And then we'll put that bottom board on. I probably should have done that first, but I want to get this in here fixed before I fall to the floor. So let's see what we got. Alright guys, the floor is in. And the front is in. It's amazing. This doesn't look like that much work, but let me tell you, this has been a lot of work. And we've got all the rod out, looks like, just about. I am a little ticked off about this piece of marine plywood. I bought this for the boat I was redoing. I paid like 80 bucks for this piece of plywood. And all I did was cut one side off. But this thing's not square. So it didn't fit. I should have measured it before I cut it, which my length turned out alright. But anyhow, for a piece of plywood that expensive, it should have been perfect. So it's in. There's insulation under it. That's in. The vapor area's in. The walls are up, reinforced. So, and then I'm going to order my roofing, and that'll be my next major thing is the roof. I'm going to probably put this tin back. All right, we're getting ready to put in another piece of plywood. This one goes up under there. It's going to come out to this frame here like the original one did. I believe is where I've got it coming to. And then the next piece will come out to, we'll have to allow for the trailer hitch, but it'll come out to there. So hopefully we can get it in there. I've got these little blocks up here, hopefully to hold the plywood for me while I try to get it in there and get it screwed in, because I've got to drill this to hold it up there. Hey, I got like that. It's a safety feature. Beautiful. Alright, let's see if we fit. Oh yeah, we're actually just gonna go like that. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, that's all that. Because I'll have to brace it behind it. There's not enough there for the screws to grab, so. Is that actually it?
Yeah.
Beautiful. See how good of a guess you are.
I'm good. Guess what?
Alright, look at there. You got it. That's it. That was rough, wasn't it? There we go. Oh, success. Alright guys, so thought I was done with the front end, but this piece needs to be flush. This right here needs to be flush with the bottom of this. So I'm popping all this off again. I was just going to fill it in, but I'm like, no, let's do it right. So I'm popping all this off. I'm going to trim this board down. Looks like it's going to be a little over 3/16, probably a 1/4 inch, all the way down through here, so it evens up. May need to come back here and take a little bit off of here. Got to trim that out, so this board here is flush with here, so when that tin goes together, it closes like this. So I don't know. I lined this up, it's even with the bottom of the frame. It's like the frame is hanging down a little bit up here, because the other side we did the same thing, worked out perfect. Beautiful. One thing I'd like to accomplish today too is cleaning this up. This is where the trailer light comes in. I'm going to add an access port right here. I'm going to move the other thing over to there, the main wire you hook up your trailer lights to. I'm going to move it somewhere else, but I'm going to put a screw in, like deck hatch access, because you got this little relay. If that had went out, there was no way to get to that thing, because it was screwed in way back up here, And the only access you had there, you would have had to take this plywood out, or take the bed out, or cut a hole in the floor. So we're going to try to fix that where we have access to it. Alright, so this is my cleaning it up. I just stuck that on there because I had one. But this is your hot coming in from your trailer, from your harness. And then here's your grounds. These are your green is your running lights, red is your left turn, brown is your right turn, and then here is your trailer brakes. And this is the one that really got me. This is my trailer brake coming off my harness. Goes here, goes to the trailer, and then my Safeway breakaway switch, way I've got it hooked up is it runs over here and it's bridged together, and then it's got power coming here. So if this switch is activated, it sends power over here to here and then locks the brakes. That's I hope that's right. I think that's right. But so hopefully that's a little cleaner, and it's going to be mounted down there facing down. Alright, there's the box installed. Some of those wires are going to pull through and be trimmed down so it won't be so long. So there we go. There it is before the hose cut out. So it's installed in there. The area is cleaned up. We have here. All there. 250 screws. Put the trim back on. All right. And then here, it looks like it says Fantastic Fan Vent. And it is a Fantastic Fan. Awesome. This one's for the bath. We're going to rotate it this way. We're going to take this out. We're going to put in a corner sink. Build a wall across here. And then there'll be a door right here so you can go poop in privacy. Let's see if I can get the toilet out and get this cabinet out. Toilet removed. So the reason the cabinet's not coming out, so I can show you this, is see that screw right there? That's screwed in from the back side. Screwed in from the back side, screwed in from the back side. There's no way to get to those. Those must have been put in before they put the tin up. Isn't that just wonderful?